Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So it's been a little while since I did a Snapchat Q&A or any Q&A, so I thought it's about time I did another one, and I absolutely love doing these videos, so let's go for it. Guys, if there are repeat questions, I won't repeat them because I know that can be a little bit boring, so yeah. Okay, Safsi_99 said, hey, can I just say you're my favorite YouTuber and I love you loads. Thank you so much. My question is, what are your tips when it comes to self-confidence and not being scared of what others think? What an amazing first question. I think I'm definitely someone that does worry about what others think, but at the same time, weirdly, I kind of don't. I think sometimes when you work yourself up in your head that like, oh, no, you know, someone's gonna say this or someone's gonna think that, like, you're just working yourself up, and when you get to whatever it is, it's never really that bad. And I've been through that where I've worked myself up being like, oh, if I do this, everyone else is gonna think this and la la la. And if you just crack on with yourself and get on with it, you'll notice that no one cares, and like, you do you and you do what makes you happy. And when it comes to self-confidence, this one's a little bit tricky for me because I was actually born a very, very confident person. I've always been confident from a small age. So the only thing I can kind of say for self-confidence is, like I say in a lot of my videos, when I do like my Bravely Beautiful videos, it's all in your head. Simran R2 asks, how many past relationships have you been in and how did you get through them to be the strong, independent girl you are today? Okay, so past relationships doesn't make me a strong, independent girl today. Not at all. What makes me a strong, independent girl is experience through life, through growing up, my age, the support of my family and friends, and also I have ambition, drive, a passion, a vision, and I know where I want to go and be in my life. So it's all of those amazing things that make me and help me to get to where I want to be and be the person that I am now. How to deal with exam anxiety. I'm in year 11 and have my exams in 3 months. And that's it, Anissa. I think the only way to get through exams is, rather than stressing about not being able to do something, always, and I say this in any situation, exams, work, whatever it is, always go into something believing you can do it and telling yourself that you can do it, you've got this, and all of those kind of things, because it helps you so much. I remember revising for some really important exams when I was younger, and I don't know why, I was really young, so no one told me to do this, but I don't know why. I told myself, I can do it, I can do it. And as I was revising, I was telling myself, you can do it, you can do it. And I did, and I'd never done so well in an exam before, and I'm not an exam or a studying kind of person. And I did the best in that exam because I believed in myself, and I believed that I'm gonna do it and I want to do it, so my head was more in it, if that makes sense. Aman Sur, I think it is. How old were you when you started wearing makeup? I was 15. Would you want to find your own partner or would you want help from family? I definitely would find my own partner myself. Hell no would I get my family to help me. What's your ideal type of man? Tall, strong, well-built, someone that looks well-groomed but is still a little bit rough around the edges, but also someone that is gentle, kind, funny, a family person, hardworking, someone that's got their own ambition and drive in places they want to get to in life, because it's so inspiring for me and it also motivates me. Pooj Loves asked, is YouTube and makeup a side job for you, or are you fully committed to the makeup world? I'm fully committed to the makeup world, guys, and YouTube. YouTube is my full-time, and when I do get a chance, I do freelance booking, so I do your guys' makeup. So the amount of times I've had you guys email me and I've come to do your makeup, I love doing it. Krishy_03 asked, what is your favorite Indian food? Love you, Anchal. Love you too, thank you. My favorite Indian food is either my mum's chicken curry and rice, and when I have rice, I like it with peas and onions in it, or like veg and onions. So good. Oh, onions is veg. Or I like rajma. So good. I just love rice. I love anything with rice. I could eat rice every single day. Aisha Hack asked, I knew this question was coming, do you have a boyfriend? No. I swear I get that question every time. Renu24 asked, What is your favorite concealer and favorite clothing store? My favorite concealer at the moment is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and my favorite clothing store has to be Zara. Mary Poppins X asks, did you study at university? If so, what did you study and where? I studied special effects makeup at uni. I did it with University of Salford, but like it was in the Manchester College campus, but it was a degree through the Salford uni. Also, what age would you prefer to get married? Well, when I was younger, I used to say 23. I'm now 25, and looking back, there's hell no way I was ready at 23. And right now, I'm not ready at 25 either. Maybe at 27, I might be ready. Not sure. And do you drive? Yes, I do. I've been driving since I was 17 and I passed first time. Oh yeah. Jasmine, I'm guessing it's Jasmine, asks, how do you get inspiration for the looks you create? I think it's kind of like seasonal for the time of year. It's also looks that I would want to wear is what I show you guys. Sabak_XX asked, what is your worst memory? I've got two that come straight to mind. One is when my house got burgled. I was home alone and I found the burglars in my house, and it was the most scariest thing. It was in the daytime as well, but it was so scary. And the second one is probably when my grandma passed away. It was just me with her, and I don't know if it's a worst moment or anything. Like, it was such a special moment that it got to be me to be with her in that moment. But yeah, at the time it just felt horrible losing her. So yeah, that's what comes to mind. Aisha1 asked, if you ever feel down due to anything or for no reason whatsoever, then what do you do to make yourself feel better? I'm someone that can't really bottle my feelings in, so I will talk about it. And luckily I have so many family members that I live with, or like anyone is just on the other end of the phone for me. So I can just quickly speak to someone, or even my friends, and I'll just let it out, get it out of my system. And I think that's the best way, when you just share your problem with someone. I really can't say this name, so I'm not going to attempt it. But the question is, how do you stay so positive and happy all the time? Love your content and videos. Thank you so much. I think I just say happy and positive just by thinking positive, and I just am a very smiley and bubbly person in general. So it's just how you want to be. Like, if you want to be a negative and sulky person, then that is the person that you're going to be. If you want to be a happy and positive person in your mind and how you act and how you talk to other people, then that is how you will be. Fatiza, I think it is, said, what is your opinion on interracial marriage, and what advice would you give to someone who is in an interracial relationship but parents don't approve? Ooh. By the way, love you so much. You're beautiful inside and out. Thank you so much. Ooh, this one is deep. Okay, I just think you can't help who you fall in love with, and if you're meant to be, then you're meant to be. Hopefully, like, parents should want the best for their child and want their child, ultimately they want their child to be happy. I don't know, there's just a lot that goes into this. I don't know, it's difficult because everyone's situation is different. It's a little bit of a tricky question, but if it's meant to be, it will be. Bio_27 asks, what's your biggest inspiration in life, and where do you see yourself in a few years down the line? I think one of my huge inspirations is my brother-in-law. We are quite similar. I've learned so much in the past few years, like, because of him, and he's just helped me so much on every single journey I've ever wanted to go on, whether it be YouTube, work, makeup, whatever it is. He's just always helped me, and he's just got a really good, like, different way of thinking, and he's like changed his life around so much, and he just inspires me a lot. So yeah, I think my brother-in-law is probably one of my biggest inspirations, and my parents, because obviously they work so damn hard and they've always given us a life of luxury, and I hope that one day I can be just as successful as my parents. And where do I see myself a few years down the line? It's hard to say. I hope that I'm just really happy. I'm just happy and content within my job. I hope I'm still doing YouTube. I don't ever plan to give up or quit because I absolutely love doing this. So I just hope that it grows and grows and grows. Ainsley_G asks, will you ever do a meet and greet, maybe in Wembley? I'd love to do a meet and greet. I'll probably do one maybe at the end of summer around my birthday time. Probably not in Wembley. Natasha Aurora asked, how did you decide on your surgeon for your nose? I'm getting a boob reduction next year, but I don't know where to start. So I've done like loads of research on like different surgeons and blah, blah, blah. And it is really, really hard. But the best thing to do is like to go and meet the surgeons, because you'll kind of get a vibe and you'll kind of just like, it's like kind of like meeting a guy. Like if there's the right chemistry and like if they understand you and you understand them, like you're on the same wavelength, it kind of really does help your decision. It kind of helps your decision of whether you want to kind of take it further. So I just met surgeons and yeah, I went to my clinic and they kind of helped me narrow it down to like 2, and they both have different techniques and different ways of doing their consultations, and I went with the one that I like the sound of better and had a bit more experience with what I needed. I didn't even need to tell him like where the issues were or how I felt or anything like that. He looked at me and had told me what I could see. And normally when I point out to other people what I can see, they're like, oh no, I can't even see that. Like, oh, it's not even that bad. But he could see what I could see without even me telling him, which was amazing. So I was like, yes, you're the guy. Kavita XX asked, how do you deal with negative comments about your nose and deal with the insecurities of knowing you absolutely hate it? This is a good question. So if and when I ever receive negative comments about my nose, which is very rare because 99% of the time you guys are lovely and amazing and have always got nice things to say about me, so I'm very, very lucky to have you all. I've built a thick skin doing YouTube, so I literally, it just goes over my head. The way I see it is I'm brave enough to put my face or even my no makeup face all over the internet, and if someone's going to go out of their way to say something horrible about me, especially to like sit there on a keyboard and write it, I just think that they've got their own issues and I'm not going to stoop to that level, you know? Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for sending me your questions. I really enjoyed doing this. If you did enjoy this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to follow me on Snapchat to see what I'm up to on a regular daily basis. And follow me on Instagram. All of the links for everything will be down below. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And I'll see you all in my next one. Mwah. Bye.